Hi, my name is Charlie Lee, and last month I gave a workshop on brainstorming and realized that many people do not have any real technique to brainstorm. So I called that particular workshop the importance of using mental techniques to obtain good ideas. And as a creative professional, someone paid to actually generate concept, I have many techniques I apply for myself and for others as well when I facilitate group brainstorming for my creatives or eventually for other clients. So I tried to define this particular workshop so that you could follow with me one-on-one with some spaces where you can actually practice on your own challenges. And you will see that sometimes in just 5 minutes with a very structured technique, you can reach amazing level of productivity and a great number of outputs in your ideas. So I usually start my meetings by asking anyone in the room if they have already practiced or heard about brainstorming. And the typical case is that 99% or 100% of the room already have done brainstorming. So the second question I ask is, can you define a step-by-step process you used for brainstorming and minute by minute? And most often what happens is that no one has any process to brainstorm and certainly cannot describe it minute per minute, which means that no one actually knows how to brainstorm. So we've been using this word for a very long time in corporate environment, and many people really love to organize brainstormings, but without any structure, which means that you have a very, very low efficiency type of meeting in this case. And it's very frustrating most of the time actually. So there is actually a progression in the way we learn, and that applies to any skills and any knowledge. And let's say we are taking 4 steps. So these are the 4 levels of understanding. You start being a novice in the field, then you become an advanced beginner, you become proficient in using a skill, and finally you become an expert. And these are mapped theoretically as these 4 steps. And the first step is actually when you start thinking you know things. And this particular step is called unconscious incompetence, which means if I ask you, do you know that? You will say, yes, I know it for sure, while you can't explain what you know because you actually don't know much about it. So this first level is every time you hear someone like, yeah, it's that easy, let's do it, that's so easy. It's never easy. Most things in life are not easy. Even choosing the right clothes for whatever you do in life is already very complex. The second step of understanding is what we call conscious incompetence. You're not competent yet, but you understand how much incompetent you are, so you can progress, so you can map your progression over time and acquire the skills step by step. So my whole challenge today is to bring you from level 1 to level 2. You don't know yet how to brainstorm. By the end of this particular session, you're going to be able to brainstorm efficiently, and you will know all the things you can still learn in this field. The third stage is called conscious competence. You start to be conscious of the things you know, and so you can map out your own progression over time and you can continue progressing. And the last step is unconscious competence. You know things, you can't really explain why. It's so fast, so intuitive, you have solutions immediately in certain fields. Usually we consider that comes after thousands of hours of practice, eventually to reach mastery, which is supposed to be 10,000 hours of practice. So my whole challenge today, bringing you from level 1 to level 2 so you can do level 2 to level 3 by yourself.